of the skeleton warriors.
Skeleton warriors! Skeleton warriors! Skeleton warriors! Let's go! That's the power! Time is the fighter in the sky! The sky rolls within the shadows. Guardian shouts the barrel cry! For the Legion of Light! Skeleton warriors! Skeleton warriors! Tear the bone!
In a war-torn world where every decision may be our last, we require someone to lead us. But how are leaders chosen? Birthright or destiny? Perhaps true leadership, whether serving good or evil, is as much part of oneself as blood and bone.
I don't feel right letting Grimskull lead this mission.
You don't have to, but you must let Grimskull have a chance to redeem himself, atone for what he's done.
I know, but it's hard to trust him again.
I know, Justin, but we'll talk more later. Madden's here, and we don't need them overhearing us.
Guardian, Your Majesty, I'd like to present our newest Legion of Light Commando, my son.
It is my pleasure. No, it is my honor to welcome you into the Legion. I know you will be making a difference in our struggle.
This is a holomap projector. It has detailed maps of the Royal Palace. It also contains a map of all secret tunnels and passageways. Use those tunnels to get you as close as possible to Baron Dark's new crystal chamber.
My brother Grimskull will rendezvous with you inside the castle.
Okay, everyone set? Then let's go. Hurry, son. If we strike fast, we may get out of here alive. Right on schedule.
Follow me. There, Baron Dark's new crystal chamber. His half of the crystal must be inside. There's no shadow entrance. We'll have to blast our way in. Let's go!
I'll guard you. Set the explosive.
It can't be. The crystal's gone.
Looking for
something, Grimskull. This, perhaps?
The crystal! Micah! Micah!
We're cut off! We blasted him once, we can blast him again!
What? Think again, soldier boy.
Join me, Grimskull. Let me make you a true skeleton warrior.
No! You'll never join me!
Baron Dark lured us into this room. But why?
Now what?
A data crystal.
I don't trust Baron Dark, but the Council should get a look at whatever's on here. Take it. You have a better chance of getting out of here.
But
I'm not leaving without my son.
let the others go, Shriek.
Oh, we just did. We let them go. Boom.
No!
Looking to join your pride and joy?
Please, my boy.
I have to get you out of here.
Well done, Shriek! With the help of that data crystal, we'll undermine the flesh's trust in Grimskull. Soon they will cast him out, and he'll have no choice but to join my legion of skeletons.
Something's gone wrong. They should have been back by now.
Hurry, Madden needs help. There was a fire.
Grimskull!
Micah. Micah.
Did you get Baron Dark's half of the Lightstar Crystal?
Madden's son. The others, where are they?
The crystal chamber was a fake. There was an explosion.
So it was a trap. Are the others safe?
Shriek would have us believe otherwise. Baron Dark wanted us to have this.
I trust nothing that comes from Baron Dark. But I am curious to know what he's so anxious for us to see. When will he be well?
Soon enough, I suspect.
I'll convene the council. We all need to learn what Baron Dark's up to. Members of the Council, you've heard the accounts of the raid earlier today. Now, I'll play for you the data crystal from Baron Dark.
Security surveillance record. Lightstar chamber. Current year. Month 3. Day 12.
Tell me what to do. To be king.
Prince Joshua, your moment has come.
The day the Baron Dark tried to steal the Lightstar crystal.
And succeeded in taking control of Luminicity.
What's going on?
Whoever rules the crystal rules Luminicity!
Power surges have been reported throughout Luminicity. There is imminent danger of...
What have I done? Justin!
My liege, it's all some trick of Baron Dark's, right?
Citizens, hear me now.
The images are accurate.
You're saying it's true that Prince Joshua is responsible for the loss of the Lightstar Crystal? For the destruction of Luminicity?
The truth of that day had to come out, sooner or later.
Joshua, no, not like this!
Councilmen, you saw it for yourselves! It was Prince Joshua, now known as Grimskull, who admitted Baron Dark to the Crystal Chamber and brought ruin to our city. To my son!
Listen to me! My brother is loyal to our cause. He wants to overthrow Baron Dark as much as any of us.
Grimskull committed treason! And now he must pay the penalty the law demands, unless the royal family is above the law. Perhaps the law is only for commoners like us.
Lightstar, if you're going to command the respect of the people, you must apply the law to all. I'll not allow my actions to compromise Lightstar's right to rule.
He admits what the crystal showed us was accurate. That's good enough for me.
I am guilty of treason committed against my own brother. I will await my sentence tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Halt! As Prince Regent, I am responsible for many things, including the actions of my people.
Star, don't!
I, Lightstar, Prince Justin of Luminicity, do hereby invoke royal privilege.
Voice print verification. Prince Justin accepted. Proceed.
As sovereign right, I accept the sentence of Grimskull, Prince Joshua, as my own. I declare my intention to serve in his place.
So noted and accepted. Royal records will so indicate. Voice print verification terminated.
Lightstar, no!
You're the only one with any hope of rescuing the hostages.
And what if there aren't any hostages? What if the explosion destroyed them all? I won't let you do this.
You don't have a choice. You there, escort me to my cell.
Aye, my liege. This way.
I won't let this happen. I've got to find a way.
So, my plan to discredit Grimskull worked. And Lightstar bit the bait. I knew that ninny of a noble would invoke his royal prerogative and take Grimskull's place at the execution. By dawn tomorrow, Lightstar will be gone, and the Legion of Light shall be in shambles. And Grimskull will have no choice but to join my warriors. What delicious news you bring me. Time for your reward. Darkest soul, evil's courier, serve me as a skeleton warrior.
I feel powerful.
Yes, you are one of us now, a true skeleton warrior. Now to have some fun with our guests. A lovely creature, isn't she? They call her Moodoo, the Conqueror Worm. And there's the pit she calls home.
Such a hideous creature couldn't possibly exist.
Strange sentiment coming from a cybernetic skeleton.
We need but one thing to lure her to the surface, and that's the proper bait.
We have to do something. We can't let Justin go through with this. We have to help him.
If we could knock out the generator, I'd have enough time to shadow leap into his cell. I could drag him out kicking and screaming if I had to.
I've just finished talks with the council. No one wants to see this happen, but they can't overturn the Prince Regent's direct order.
No!
Grimskull, what is it?
The captured rebels are alive, but they're in danger. I saw it in a vision.
Through your mind link with Baron Dark?
Yes.
Then Talon and I will go. You're too vulnerable to Baron Dark's influence.
I have to do this. For Lightstar.
Grimskull, no! Wait! Oh, Uncle. How will I bear it if I lose both my brothers?
Have to empty my mind. Tune into Barandark's thoughts to find my way. This is where the feeling is strongest. 10 feet out. Nothing to do but...
Well, this is an unexpected pleasure.
Grim, get us out of here! Up here!
Let them go, Baranor.
Or what? You still haven't gotten it, have you? We're invincible!
We take a lickin' and keep on clicking.
Now, join us for the show. The guest of honor is about to arrive.
No!
Shriek! Get him!
Oh, he'll only pull himself together.
Then maybe I should make his task a little harder.
This is a fine mess!
Chew on this, fleshy!
No thanks.
Lightstar? You awake?
Talon, I'm glad to see you.
Listen, when they lower the walls to escort you off, I'll swoop down with Seraphina and snag you.
You'll what?
You heard me. With Seraphina as a distraction, I'll have just enough time to get you out of here.
No. No, you won't. You won't because I don't want you to. You have to understand this. When I'm gone, the people will need a new leader.
I can't listen to this.
You have to, Talon. You're the key. The people have lost faith in Grimskull. They'll never let him lead. And with this treason charge, he's forfeited his claim. That's where you come in. You will have to serve as ruler. You can rally the people in our battle against Barandark.
Me? But I wasn't raised to rule.
By your rule, you can help the people forgive and accept Grimskull. I know you, sis. You feel the same way I do.
Then, for the family.
What happened? Where's Grimskull? He leaped into the shadows. He's abandoned us.
Stand back.
You're here!
Climb down the chain while I take care of Mudu.
But your blast didn't even penetrate its skin!
This just became an inside job. This should warm things up.
We'll never make it! No! No! This is unforgivable! Destroy him! Destroy Grimskull and the Fleshy!
You fool! You just destroyed an irreplaceable scientific specimen!
Pardon me if I don't shed any tears.
Lightstar.
People of Luminicity, I come before you now, today, to answer the call of justice. As a member of the royal family, I have no higher responsibility, nor greater honor. As a people, we have been plunged into a nightmare war with creatures of evil's own design. We have only one hope, and that is to rally together, to act as one in our efforts to defeat our foe. I have accepted my brother's sentence as my own because I believe in my brother, and in his innocence. What kind of ruler would I be to you if I allowed what I believe to be an unjust sentence to stand? It was Baron Dark who shattered the Lightstar Crystal. It was Baron Dark who brought ruin to our world. It is Baron Dark, not my brother, who should be punished. What say you?
He's right! We're with you, Lightstar! For the Legion of Light!
For the Legion of Light!
Grimskull! And the hostages!
They're back! They're okay! The safe!
Oh, you came back!
Sorry I'm late. I had to worm my way out of a bad situation.
Micah, you're alive!
Now that my mission is done, I'm ready to accept my punishment.
No! Grimskull put his life on the line to save ours. I'd trust him in battle over any man in this crowd.
Perhaps it is time that we fight together against our enemy, rather than fight among ourselves. I move that Grimskull be pardoned, that all charges against him be dropped, and that Lightstar remain our Prince Regent. All those in agreement?
Aye!
Aye! What do you say, Prince Regent? You have the consent of the people. Will you pardon Grimskull and set aside your own execution?
I say, welcome back, brother. Welcome back.
A true leader of light is crowned by his people, but there can be no rest for Lightstar so long as Baron Dark lives.
Sherlock Holmes. Bring Sherlock Holmes back to life. Back to life.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Sherlock Holmes is on the case. Moriarty. Sherlock Holmes is on the case.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
London, England, May 25th, 1891. My name is Dr. John Watson. What I am about to tell you is beyond belief, but rest assured, every word is true. The legendary detective Sherlock Holmes and I were on vacation. We were hiking in the Swiss Alps on a trail overlooking Reichenbach Falls when a messenger from the lodge caught up to us.
Please, sirs, hold a while. I have urgent need of Dr. Watson.
What do you make of this, Watson?
A spry old goat for his age. What is it, my man? Are you sick?
Not I can, sir. A fair lady back at the lodge. You are the only doctor for miles. You must come.
Go on ahead, Watson. The poor man is winded. I shall accompany him down the trail.
I should have known something was amiss, but Holmes was unconcerned.
Well, well, Professor James Moriarty. So we meet again.
How did you know?
Elementary, sir. I simply used my eyes and my brain. For example, eyes. You hunched over to appear short and stooped, yet you walked most rapidly for an old man, with unseemingly long strides. Then, in your effort to appear old and shabby, you found well-used clothes which were far too small for your great height. Brain, no one at the lodge knew Watson was a doctor. Finally, eyes again. You should never let your enemies see you sweat, especially when you're wearing makeup. Eyes and brains, Moriarty. Eyes and brains.
Ah, you're a cool one, Holmes. It shall be your undoing. Eyes and brains aren't everything.
Sherlock!
No man could survive that lethal abyss. The world had lost its greatest detective, and I, my best friend. Or did I?
New London, May 25th, 2103. Subject identified, Martin Fenwick. Parole violation. Failure to report for crypnotic programming renewal. Other vehicle reported stolen. 0200 from Piccadilly Circus. Collision alert.
Huh?
Impact registered.
Duh.
Damage report has been uplinked to New Scotland Yard.
Thanks, Watson. Snitch.
This is Inspector Lestrade of New Scotland Yard. Send down at once!
Go, Master! I'll draw her fire!
Moriarty.
My master, your worst nightmare. 3 downed light standards, extensive damage to private property, a 50-year-old acacia tree flattened, and Lord Nelson's hat. All to catch one harmless rogue geneticist? Are you crazy?
Sorry, Chief Grayson.
Inspector Lestrade, we are here to protect New London, not destroy it.
You're absolutely right, sir. But catching Fenwick was important. We have to find out why his crypnotic programming didn't take.
Take it up with the Science Division.
Criminal tendencies reprogramming begins in 10.
Memo to Grayson.
Recording.
Chief, the psychotech explains Fenwick's crypnotic failure on a computer glitch. If you ask me, some warped genius has figured out how to fix the system.
You fools! You can crypt, but it won't stick! Merci. Merci.
Crypnosis complete. Prisoner released.
Crypnosis successful.
Get the man an Oscar. No one that's really been crypnotized overacts like that. He's faking it. And I'm gonna find out why.
221B Baker Street, the Sherlock Holmes Museum, temporarily closed due to lack of attendance and budgetary constraints.
What's Fenwick want in there? We're moving in. Police, halt! This is your last warning! Come out with your hands up, Fenwick!
Catch me if you can, Yardy!
Internal Directive 12C. An unaccompanied officer may not enter the underground area without prior authorization. Access denied.
I'm not that crazy. There's rats down there. Come on, let's see what Fenwick stole from the museum. The disguise worn by Professor James Moriarty at Reichenbach Falls just before he attacked Sherlock Holmes. He stole Moriarty's disguise? What do you make of this, Watson?
Inadequate external security. Infra-alarm system non-functional. Internal security compromised due to obsolete non-shatterproof glass.
So glad I asked. That guy in the hovercraft, Fenwick's buddy, who just tried to run us down. This is not possible. Professor James Moriarty died over 200 years ago.
Breaking news. Crypnosis failure shocks New London. Details on demand.
More.
Crypnosis, the process by which criminal urges are deprogrammed from the human psyche, appears to be losing its effectiveness. Confidential sources inside New Scotland Yard blame today's bold hoverjacking of the Royal Grav Coach on a crypnotized youth who'd been placed on probation for joy-hobbing. And finally, from the Journal of DNA Science, cellular rejuvenation may enable dead cells to be reanimated, according to Nobel Prize winner Sir Evan Hargreaves.
I'll have to talk to him. Maybe he can shed some light on this strange business. James Moriarty, professor of mathematics, according to Holmes, the greatest codebreaker the world has ever known. Well, that could explain the crypnosis problem. Thank you, Watson.
Syntax unclear. Please rephrase.
I meant the real Watson, not you. I am not crazy. I saw Moriarty.
I'm sending you to the brain techs.
But, sir!
2 isolated instances of crypnotic failure? And you're blaming it on some so-called criminal genius who's been dead for over 200 years?
Chief Grayson, I saw him. He was as real as you are.
Appearances can be deceiving, Lestrade. Look at this elasto-mask the lab techs whipped up.
I see what you mean, sir.
Alert. Stolen hovercraft recovered. Investigating officer required.
Thank you, Watson. With all due respect, madam, sir, let's see what the DNA scans have to say.
Right.
And quit calling that thing Watson, Lestrade. It's a compudroid, not a person. Oh, Zed, what's wrong now? It came off so easily when the techies were showing me.
Unidentified DNA? Get me Grayson.
This better be good. I'm busy.
Hi, Granny. Chief, guess what? No DNA or fingerprint records on file. This subject is unknown.
But that's impossible. Everyone's DNA is recorded in a database. Everyone's. It's the law.
Not if you were born more than 100 years ago. Or 200, for that matter. Memo to Grayson. I believe James Moriarty has been brought back from the dead. I believe Moriarty stole his former disguise from the Holmes Museum so he would not be able to link his DNA scans to the stolen hovercraft. In the history of crime, there has been no greater criminal genius. Moriarty met his match but once. If we are to save the modern world from his evil, we must bring back his most formidable opponent, the only man who ever defeated him. Sherlock Holmes. Doesn't look like much, does he?
Ambiguous. Please rephrase.
You see, Watson, the world thought Holmes had lost his life at Reichenbach Falls, but somehow he outwitted death and Moriarty both. In fact, he died of old age many years and many cases later. Oh yeah, I have one more thing to add to that memo to Grayson.
Unavailable. File uploaded.
What? You sent it already? Have you lost your hollow chips, Watson?
Negative. All hollow chips present and accounted for.
Get in the cruiser, you worthless bucket of Zed. You're supposed to help me, not those suits upstairs. Ugh. We're out of here. Sir Evan, you're my only hope for stopping Moriarty. Only you can bring Sherlock Holmes back to life. I know your rejuvenation process is still in the experimental stage, but please, you have to try.
Very well. It is a challenge I cannot refuse, if only to reassure you I had nothing to do with this villain Moriarty's return. Good thing he was preserved in honey, or there would have been nothing left to reanimate. Let's see how he's coming along.
He's... incredible.
But the best is yet to come. If it works, that is.
Sherlock?
At your service.
Welcome to the 22nd century, Holmes.
You call this food, Inspector Lestrade?
How did you know my name?
Eyes and brains, my dear. The family resemblance is strong. I knew your ancestor only too well, I'm afraid. Besides, you're still wearing your badge. So, you're having a crime wave.
How did you know?
You brought me back for more than just my good looks and sparkling wit. By the way, who or what is that metallic gentleman sitting in the back? Does he do anything?
Debatable. He's a compudroid snitch I call Watson. He belongs to New Scotland Yard and he reports to them too, so I turned him off.
Breaking news. Crypnosis failure stun New London. Crisis declared. News on demand.
More.
The number of crypnotic failures has reached 7. New Scotland Yard has made no comment, but informed sources say the crypnosis program no longer seems to work.
There's the problem. You're the solution. Because this is the perpetrator.
Moriarty? He was laid to rest centuries ago. I saw him myself. The man is dead.
So are you. Remember? I thought you'd wait for the facts before you jumped to conclusions, Holmes. Maybe it's time you started your re-education. This is a HoloLearner. You put in a vid, and you put on the goggle phones, and you learn stuff. You still have to think, of course, but you should be good at that. Here, might as well begin with the 20th century, the golden age of crime. I expect you to be fully caught up by the time I get back. Surely that isn't too much to expect of the world's greatest detective.
Flying cars, talking picture screens, auto-learning devices, women in charge. What's the world come to?
Dead detectives? What next, Lestrade? I won't have it.
Then you'll have to solve your little crime wave without his help. Or mine. I quit. I'm sure someone in the media will advance me a few million credits for an exclusive interview with the Sherlock Holmes, especially when they hear how New Scotland Yard turned down his help in the midst of the crypnosis crisis.
Oh, cut the melodramatics, Lestrade. You win. I'll try anything at this point. Even expired PIs.
Meanwhile, Galileo City is officially open to eager crowds. A spokesman for the resort...
Holmes? Meet Watson.
Greetings, human. I am a Model 7 law enforcement compudroid. I am the property of New Scotland Yard, currently registered to Inspector V. Lestrade, who calls me Watson.
Well, there are similarities. The waistline. And an unfortunate tendency to overblown pomposities.
Too bad there's not more. Come on, Holmes, we have a date downtown. Stay, Watson. See that pile of books over there by the computer?
Affirmative.
Read, scan them. Maybe you'll learn something. Holmes is gonna need an informed assistant.
Lestrade, I looked at those books. They were my friend John Watson's journals. Where did you get them?
Family heirlooms. You miss them?
More than I care to admit.
These psychotechs are the only ones who know anything, and even they can't figure it out.
It is my business to know what other people don't.
Crypnosis complete.
Excuse me.
So that's the deceased detective who's going to save civilization as we know it. I am underwhelmed.
Give it a rest, Chief. He's just starting to figure things out.
Lestrade, we must follow this young man. His crypnosis will not hold, and I think I know why.
Oh, you do you? I am Chief Inspector Charles Grayson, Mr. Holmes. I'm sure you can succeed where New Scotland Yard cannot.
It wouldn't be the first time. closer, Lestrade. I must see who's driving.
Fenwick, follow that hovercraft!
No, back to the yard, Lestrade. The main computer is under attack.
The main computer? Holmes, I demand an explanation.
One word. Moriarty.
Lestrade, there is definitely a brilliant, yet warped mind at work. But not Moriarty's in my estimation. By the way, might I suggest you go to manual override?
What are you talking about? Sir! It's not responding! Thanks for turning off the autopilot, Holmes.
You're welcome, Lestrade. Next time, pay attention when I make a constructive suggestion. I do not say these things lightly.
What happened?
Your police cruisers, like your crypnosis machines, are all linked to the master computer at the yard. An intruder could not only cause the crypnosis programs to fail, but would also be able to wreak havoc wherever the long arm of the law might reach. As even you can see.
Looks like he's been and gone.
No, that is where our intruder is.
Stay out of there, Holmes. That's the heart of the computer.
Cease and desist, whoever you are.
Freeze!
Lestrade, no! Enough.
The mastermind is Fenwick. There's no one else. There cannot be.
Sir, I must respectfully disagree. That man is no longer capable of independent thought.
You're both wrong! It was Moriarty. I saw him as clearly as I see you, Holmes.
Lestrade, it may think like Moriarty, it may even look like Moriarty, but Moriarty it is not, no matter how much he wants us to think so. Eyes and brains, Lestrade.
You once said, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. Are you telling me there's no chance I'm right?
Time will tell, Lestrade. This much I do know, and with absolute certainty. We've not seen the last of him, whoever he is. He shall prove a most worthy adversary, and I, for one, look forward to his next move. You have resurrected the computer network with stronger safeguards?
As we speak, the crypnosis crisis is over. One lucky guest does not a New Scotland Yard detective make.
All the more reason to remain in private practice. What prompted you to come to our aid, Watson?
Good man. Surely you know the answer to that. I am, after all, your faithful servant, Dr. John Watson, and I shall endeavor to...
Lestrade, what have you done? This machine thinks it's Watson.
Elementary, my dear Holmes.
Captain Simian and the Space Monkeys.
Nice Darluian daisy, Gore. Reminds me of Earth. The trees, the rain.
Howling screams of agony?
I do not understand. The little flower is dead. I do not like that.
Easy, big fella. Sometimes these things happen.
It is part of the cycle of life. Birth, death, infinity.
And of course, cheese.
Primate stations.
Captain, we've been enveloped by some sort of warp. We're being held into some other galaxy by forces unknown to me. In other words...
What? Nelly?
Whoops. Somebody don't like us.
Evasive maneuver. Chimpanzee, tangerine, coconut blue.
What does that mean again?
Make a right! Say, Cap, did you get that memo about seat belts?
Now that's what teamwork, tenacity, and technology can accomplish.
And that is what foolish pride can accomplish.
Yeah, well, I'm only subhuman.
Navigation system's gone full crazy.
We can stabilize the system by rebuilding the quantum wave generator with a magnetically charged core rod.
What about this little old paperclip?
Work too.
All right, let's get a look at who's using us for target practice. USA. Now, there's no way those missiles could get this far into space. Unless... it couldn't be. Earth.
Something is wrong. We must not trust in mere hope. That strange force that brought us here.
Ever hear of luck, Shaolin? I'm home. Home to the trees, the air, the...
Yo, hate to pop your nostalgic little bubble cap, but Memory Lane just got a few potholes.
They must think we're hostile invaders. Spider, initiate radio contact.
Yo, hello. Is anybody out there?
I'm sorry, the number you have dialed is incorrect, temporarily out of service, or you're incredibly stupid.
Emergency peel-off. Monkey, Orange, Delta. Hold fire. We've got to let them know we're friendly.
Holding fire, Captain. But right now we are not feeling very friendly.
It's no wonder they didn't answer. Those ships are unmanned.
We would not be using lethal force if we fired upon them, Captain.
Roger that. Primate attack protocol. Zebra, monkey, red.
That's my favorite.
Torpedoes ready.
Ready, Captain.
Fire. Maybe one torpedo would have been enough.
Whoa, a beacon, Captain. Somebody is home.
Track that signal. I want some answers ASAP.
Hey, somebody must have left the sprinkler on. Indeed. It is virtually impossible for vegetation to have proliferated to this increased level in such short duration.
What do you make of it?
It's a dang jungle down there.
This place cannot be Earth.
Oh, no? What do you call that? That cinches it. We're home. Home to the trees, the air.
Kill me, somebody, please!
Don't be worried, Holoboon number 1467/23B. We're on Earth.
Worried? Do I look worried? Can I just make one phone call?
Captain, it is said that if one sense of sight is obscured, place trust in one sense of smell. Something is stinking here.
The lack of a visible populace is rather anomalous, Captain.
And there ain't no people neither. But there are a lot of flowers.
Greetings, honored visitor. Who are you? Identify yourself.
Your weapons are not necessary. My name is Lilith. I am the caretaker.
Captain, when we left Earth, there were no other primates who were this highly evolved. Is this not strange?
She's right. Can you explain all this?
Not long ago, a benevolent race of aliens used its great technology to turn the world into a paradise. Crime, poverty, pollution, all of our problems were eliminated. The aliens bestowed intelligence on the more evolved animal species, such as primates.
If this is paradise, where is everybody?
All left this planet to explore the wonders of the universe. I was chosen to remain behind. I alone am the caretaker.
Alone? You must be very lonely.
I am. But there are still pleasures on this world. The trees, the air, bananas. Captain, I'd love to give you a personal tour.
Captain, you cannot go. We need to run maintenance tests on the ship. The navigation system requires hours of repair, and...
Sorry, Shaolin. I didn't mean to make you
Do
jealous.
not flatter yourself, Captain. We are only following proper procedure.
Who cares about all that stuff? Now that we're home. I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. Holographic baboons on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched radioactive gorillas glitter in the darkness at Tannhauser Gate. But I never thought I'd see home again.
I like the way you say that word. Home. Home.
Flowers are beautiful.
Why did I know this was going to happen?
No! Bad, Daisy! Back! I do not remember flowers like these on Earth.
It's the monkey-loving mother-lode. No way! I can believe monkey-loving aliens dropped in on Earth. I can believe everybody left for a cosmic joyride. But I can't believe this! The Cubbies winning? It ain't natural.
Ooh-wee. Sure are a lot of old pictures in here.
Indeed. The White House is a virtual treasure trove of history. Here, we can trace the line of presidents from George Washington to...
Golly! He's the president?
Captain, I sense danger.
Not now.
But Captain, do you not notice that the balance of nature is out of balance?
Settle down. There were bound to be a few changes to Earth once an alien culture altered life here.
Have your foolish adolescent emotions blinded you, Captain? Or are you still our captain?
My mission is over, Shaolin. I'm home.
Are you, Captain?
Welcome to the Monkey House! It's so nice when relatives drop in.
You know, Rhesus, you're real friendly when you put your mind to it.
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
2 questions, Rhesus. What on earth do you think you're doing? And what do you think you're doing on Earth?
Earth? Never heard of it.
This is Terrestria, my former home world and present domain.
I love what you've done with it.
But how could this world be so much like ours?
Accepting the algorithmic theorem that an infinite universe would ipso facto contain an infinite sum of possible realities, Captain, I'd have to say...
Beats the heck out of me. We were talking about me. Yes. This brain remembers it all. Human scientists sent me up into space at the end of a nice new rocket. Too bad they had no idea of how to get me back down. But Lord Nebula graciously intercepted the probe. And made me who I am today.
You mean a hair-covered techno-slagging bag of rotten monkey brains?
Excellent! A sense of the absurd! I like that in a brain! Remind me to put it in a special place, Lilith!
Lilith? You're with him?
I am not surprised, Captain. Her story was unconvincing. Unlike the punishment she will now receive.
This is what I call mind control. I hope you will enjoy our progressive employee benefit package. It's called slavery. You will work here in the service of Lord Nebula until he has what he needs, or you're all dead.
Why aren't you dead, Rhesus? Nebula's ship was totaled.
Simple, Simian. You have no clue, do you? I'm not dead because Lord Nebula, who cannot die, wills it!
I am becoming human. Arise, Rhesus 2. Be whole. Nebula commands.
I am yours to command, Lord Nebula.
I will need more of the anti-force to achieve my ultimate goal. You will find it, steal it, manufacture it, one grain at a time, if necessary. Until I am a god again.
My brain is all yours, Nebula.
Do you have tissue?
Since Nebula needed to mine every source, I returned home for a nostalgic visit to Terrestria. Payback time! Nebula's handy-dandy Evolvatron sped up the planet's evolution, producing a lovely garden on the surface, and rich deposits of deuterium in its core.
Deuterium? Yes. Possible source of graviluminous orbitholding positrons, but highly unstable.
So is our host.
I love it! You and the entire planet that rejected me forced into slavery just to produce one tiny single molecule of glop! Oh! Sort of puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
Jack, it's a revenge thing.
500 million flippin' light years from the monkey-loving Milky Way, and he says it's Earth? Simple mistake. Could have happened to anyone. It's theoretically possible.
Actually, Captain, it is also theoretically possible to extricate ourselves from these mind controls. If I can get to the power source, I should be able to produce an inverse overload, rendering this device
as useless as a carburetor on a cow.
If it ain't Mata Harry.
Rhesus 2 is away on an inspection tour. I've come to help you escape.
Yeah, right. You think you can set me up again just by flashing those big monkey eyes at me?
I had no choice but forward. Believe me, all I know is that I can't let you be destroyed.
Sounds good to me.
This is a key of sorts. It can only free one of you.
Here, Splitsy. You know what to do with this.
But
What the heck is this dude there? Give me that, you monkey wrench.
You must escape now, before Rhesus 2 discovers what has happened.
Not so fast, Lil. We're not leaving until we close down Rhesus Land.
Then I'll help you.
Old Chinese saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I will hurt you very badly.
You must hurry. Rhesus 2 will return any moment.
Lilith said these panels control all the factory's power. I knew we could trust her. That two-faced chimp bimbo must have set off the alarm.
You puny uni-brained flashopods! There is no escape. Only oblivion!
Lilith! A robot! Space monkeys, flip out!
Thanks for the loader, fellas.
Robot, do not touch that flower, please. Excuse me, Robot. I did not mean to take your head off. I'm sorry. I hope it will grow back.
Good move, Spider. No stunners. Gotta work on my short game.
To the ship, ASAP.
Pity! I was planning years of torture before totaling this stupid planet. Now you force me to improvise! We'll see who has the last laugh, you insipid fleshopods!
Sure know how to make an entrance, Gore.
I do?
It's not over yet, Captain Zippy.
Thanks, Nabbit. I sure wanted to teach that fella a lesson.
Well, I think he's about to turn over a new leaf.
Brain-dead slugs. Once I report to Lord Nebula, he will destroy them all.
I'm gonna miss this place. It may not be Earth, but now that Rhesus 2 is gone, this planet might actually have a chance of turning into a paradise.
And I hope to help rebuild it.
Lilith?
It was difficult, but I managed to reconnect the major cybernetic synapses and restore her ROM and REM functions to 98%. And all it took was some chips, wires, and a whole mess of chewing gum.
The next time you tree dwellers need some chips and wires, I would appreciate it if you keep your hands or feet away from me.
Talk about having a screw loose.
Primate.
Thank you for showing me what having a home truly means. Maybe someday you'll find yours again.
As long as Nebula is around, it's too risky to try to find Earth.
And this is goodbye.
Captain, it is time.
Farewell, Shaolin. Take care of him.
I will. I mean, he does not need to be taken care of.
Captain, I have finally grown daisies which do not roar or eat hollow boons.
I wonder. She loves me. She loves me not.
Not!
You should not wonder, Captain. After all, Lilith was merely an android.
What made you think I was wondering about Lilith?
out the view. I can see the Berlin Wall from here.
My distinguished colleagues, we are all aware of the threats levied against this conference, but we must not let terrorists bar
Patch me
our
through to
way.
Rachel.
Hey, Rach, I'm in position.
Very good, Mr. Steele, but I'm not in a position to chat.
Look up.
Max, you could be seen. What are you thinking?
Just taking a little initiative.
As senior agent, I am ordering you off that roof. For your own good.
My own good? What are you, my mother?
Think of me as your older sister, with a hammer.
You're not sister material, Green Eyes. Besides, if I was in charge, I wouldn't be so quick to...
But you're not in charge, Mr.
Berto! They're gone.
Nightmare's just beginning. Again.
If the Max probes have integrated with his organic systems, then the reason he's weakening is because the probes are literally starving to death.
Josh? Dad?
The Max probes need transphasic energy to survive.
When ready, bro.
Hang tough, hermano.
Josh McGrath can't run around the globe battling terrorists and still expect to lead a normal life.
Josh McGrath's out of the picture. The name's Max Steele. Going turbo. We're doing this the Max Steele way.
Martinez to Moreau. Martinez to...
Moreau here. What is it, Doctor?
Sir, we have a problem in Berlin. Everyone on the Reichstag floor has vanished.
Vanished? What about Rachel?
No visual, no audio, and I've lost her tracking signal.
I'm on my way.
He's on his way? What am I supposed to do?
Wait patiently?
Max! Going down! Adrenaline. Don't leave home without it. Stealth mode.
Max, bring me up to speed.
Not so loud.
Can they hear me? I thought I was broadcasting directly to your head.
You are, but you got the volume cranked.
Pardon?
There's nothing here, boss. No Rachel. No briefcases, no coffee cups, no pens. Hey, are the chairs supposed to be bolted to the floor?
Bolted? Hermano, focus on one of the conference tables. Computer enhancement reveals no fingerprints.
I'm supposed to believe everyone on the floor was wearing gloves?
Dude, they were never on this floor.
They're still unconscious from the gas. Let's get them down.
Magnifique.
It's all possible. Germans did a massive renovation on the Reichstag just last year.
Nero. A terrorist named L'Étranger has claimed responsibility for the abductions. He's asking $1 million American per head.
Probably needs the money. Couldn't have been cheap to pull this off. We're guessing the Parliament floor rotated 180 degrees, sending Rachel and the diplomats into a hidden chamber, while a new floor spun into place.
All right. You both seem to have this situation under control.
We do?
Max, are you there?
Yeah?
You're in charge.
Me?
Him?
Yes.
He's gone.
He's way gone, bro. I've been a secret agent less than 3 months. I can't be in charge.
You've been complaining about calling the shots since I've met you.
I'm 19, Einstein. I'm supposed to complain. Moreau's supposed to ignore me. I mean, what would the big chief say?
Let Moreau worry about Smith. We got our own...
What's that?
It's coming in on your biolink. Only Rachel and I have that frequency.
Rachel?
Rachel? Josh, who's Rachel?
Laura, is that you?
Yes.
Laura, I've so missed you. The worst summer ever. Way too long to be apart.
Clearly.
Whoa!
Who's Rachel?
Rachel? Didn't I write about her? She's the old lady handling publicity for the Deloro Extreme.
I thought her name was Margaret.
Margaret's her last name.
Oh, sorry. Guess I forgot. 3 months is too long, which is why I called. Can you pick me up at the airport?
I'll meet you at the gate. When?
Tomorrow, 7 a.m.
Tomorrow?
Oh, there's my flight. Gotta go. Love you.
Bye.
Let me guess. You forwarded your home phone through my console so you wouldn't miss any personal calls.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. All I've managed to do is hide in bathrooms and closets. How do you like my leadership skills so far?
The word swell comes to mind, but English isn't my first language. Okay. The hidden chamber should be just beyond the far wall.
Good. Because now I have to be home by 7. Going turbo!
Have a lock on Rachel.
Point me.
The accommodations are a bit cramped, but one way or another, they're quite temporary.
Forgive me if I don't thank you.
I'd be embarrassed if you did.
There! The subway! Tag it and wait for backup.
We're doing this the Max Steel way.
Train's overbooked. Last one on, first one off.
Max! Max! Max!
You put Max Steel in charge? Jean, what were you thinking?
Nez and Murtaugh are en route to Berlin, but Max is the only operative I have on site.
He's just a kid.
The problem is, he's your kid. Jeff, it's your call. Give the order and I'll pull him out.
Mr. Moreau, Max is down!
Report.
He's low on transphasic energy, but his vitals are solid. He just needs to wake up!
Have you tried biolink feedback?
That'll hurt.
Permanent damage. Then put him back to work.
Yeah! The train! Rachel!
Long gone, hermano. Max!
Total crash and burn.
Max!
No! This isn't one of your little chess problems. L'étranger knows we're onto him. If he finds Rachel's transmitter...
He hasn't yet.
He will! If something happens to Rachel because of me.
Don't say that.
Bro, this is whacked. I can't be in charge.
I'm sending help.
Exactly what kind of help did you have in mind? Sparrowhawk! Berto, you are extreme. Locked onto Rachel's signal, switching to manual. We're go!
I'm afraid my manners have been atrocious. I neglected to introduce myself. People call me l'étranger.
L'étranger, the stranger.
To everyone, I hope. But you?
You'll be caught before we have time to get acquainted.
I think not. The abandoned tunnels beneath East Berlin are a maze. And as long as our train keeps moving, I doubt anyone will locate us. At least I hope not. Things could get rather ugly if they do. Which reminds me. Might I have a look at your earrings?
The train stopped. You should be right on top of her. I'm sorry, hermano. Maybe we can... Shh. Max? Max!
The train! Cutting lights. Matching speed.
What are you gonna do?
Take charge. Grab the wheel, girl. I'm out of here. Yeah. Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. Hey, Laura.
How did you know it was me?
A guy can dream.
I can barely hear. What are you doing?
Vacuuming?
You vacuum?
I unforwarded your calls. No more interruptions.
I am such dead meat. Ready?
Ready.
Man, this turbo thing rocks. Hey. Miss me?
Did you see the way Rachel looked at you? Maybe Laura does have something to be jealous about.
Quiet, chest boy.
You take the high road and I'll take the low road.
And I'll find the masked creep before you.
Max, what are you up to?
Watch and learn, grasshopper.
Max!
Stay with the hostages. Lose something?
I suppose I have you to thank.
Team effort, but yeah, mostly me.
Then I believe it's time for the obligatory fight to the finish.
I'm so glad you know the rules.
Keep us moving.
that straw!
Stranger, yet neither can you!
Stealth mode.
Hey, Max! It's not working! And you're almost out of tea juice!
I'm open to suggestions!
I suggest you surrender.
Bite his kneecaps off! Anything! German authorities have the hostages and nearly all the kidnappers in custody. There's no sign of l'étranger.
Steele, this is Leeds. Come in.
Hey, partner. I know you're grateful. Try not to gush.
Focus, Max. The Reichstag, the trains, all those operatives. One man could not have pulled this together alone.
Can we worry about that later? Right now, I'm tired, drained, and starving to death. And if I'm not home by 7, you can add lonely to the list.
Max, I have Jefferson Smith on the line.
Bro, tell him there's too much satellite interference.
Smith here.
Hey, boss.
Hey, Ro tells me you did all right.
I earned my allowance.
Next, you'll be cleaning your room.
Dare to dream.
So, l'étranger escaped?
We don't know. Probably. Look, I blew it, okay? I'm sorry.
Josh, calm down. I'm not trying to...
I am calm, and I'll get the creep next time.
I just wanted
Listen, I'm hitting major turbulence up here. We'll talk later, okay, Dad? Steele out.
Okay, son.
Enter.
L'étranger has failed.
My fault for handing important work to freelancers. N-Tech, I suppose?
Yes.
Jefferson Smith has become quite the thorn in my side. It's time to remove him.
Yes, sir.
Hello, stranger.
Josh, I thought you were going to meet me at the gate.
Sorry. Shh.
Now, what have you been up to all summer?
Same old.
What a night.
Quiet.
Restful.
Boring. Hey, bros, here's the problem.
That's music to get my torque wrench cooking.
You're cooking with too much grease there. This crankcase reeks!
Innocence! Steam cleaned everything.
That's grease, all right.
rancid grease.
And that can only mean...
Grease it! Be careful, you miscreant! That bomb could flatten the Sears Tower!
Don't worry, I got it. Oops. I'll bet that really smarts, huh, Chrome Dome?
You fool! You nincompoop! You fumbling, stupid moronic!
Hey, you's is the inventor. I ain't the one that forgot the handle.
This is a bomb, not luggage, you babbling oil slick!
Well, if it ain't the degenerate duo.
Sleaze, brain, and sludge.
You boys looking for something?
Like trouble, maybe?
No. We were just on our way to, the repair shop. That's it, yes. This idiot got us lost. Now, Grease Pit, you lout. Bring along that, toaster oven, and we'll be off.
Hold it, fly bucket.
You ain't going anywhere.
Oh, yes, I is. But you ain't.
Whoa! The top 60 countdown!
Get away, bloody bags.
Hey, the bad guys are booking.
Nothing novel there, Moto. Hey, bros! I got something kind of explosive I'd like to get off my chest.
We've got less than a minute to get this off him.
Or Vinny gets a one-way ticket back to Mars. Just you and me, babe. In about 1 billion pieces.
You stop it. I'm trying to concentrate.
Just trying to be romantic.
Well, Romeo, you need a lot more practice, and I'm not sure you have the time. Got a favorite color, wise guy?
Blue, like your eyes, babe.
My eyes are green.
Whoops.
Whoops is right. 15 seconds to destruction.
Cavalry!
30.
Let's blast!
10 seconds to destruction.
This is such a rush!
9. 8. 7. 6.
Too bad this ain't an Olympic event. That's pure gold medal.
Guess I won't get my picture on the cereal box, huh?
He's gonna be mouse meat salad.
Yes, in exactly 1 second.
Yes. As soon as those two dolts have returned, I want to see them in my office. ASA.
I'd hate to drop in on you like that, boss.
Well, gentlemen, it would seem you have failed. Again. You have failed, as you always have failed. Completely. Do you know what this means?
We get to go union?
No. It means that I have to pay for outside help.
Is that bad?
It shall be deducted from your pay.
Aww. Hey, wait a minute. I never get paid.
And at that price, you're overpriced. My dear disease degenerate doctor.
Yes, your cream cheesiness.
Activate the transport. Set it for the lowest, the vilest, the most disgusting team of twisted evil enforcers Plutarch ever produced.
Not the Smurfs.
Dismiss those small-timers from your mind. I'm speaking of the scum of the universe. Bring me the Loogie Brothers.
Not the Loogie Brothers.
Who are the Loogie Brothers?
I don't know. Say, do you get paid?
It's a perfect day for football here at Quigley Field. All of Denver Bay's fans are here. Coach Mike Ditto and the Grizzlies have won the toss and have elected to receive.
Nice kick.
Ooh, hard hit, bros.
No guts, no glory.
Well, that player was packed full of glory then. The bringing out mops.
Ah, should have gone long.
Come on, bros, let's show them how it's done.
You got it.
Down and out. Heads up.
Oh, them cockroaches make the biggest holes I ever seen.
Ow! He's on the 30, the 40, the 50. He's a tank. Nothing can stop him. But wait. Here's Spinach.
Touchdown?
Yeah, more like a squash down. I could make a big play for you, doll.
Oh, let me up, you lummoxes. You just sacked your lunch.
Oh, we junked our junk food.
Looks like it was quite a spread.
I just spent 20 minutes in line to get those hot dogs. Just once I wish you fuzz faces would go get your own munchies.
You know, one good look at us would sure cut down the lines. Speak for yourself, bro.
I'm sorry, Charlie. It's all my fault. But would you mind?
Oh, all right. I'll get some more. Just watch the horseplay. Some of us aren't half metal, you know.
Humans eat our stink, Get out of the way!
What's happening out there, big fella?
I don't know, but if this is the halftime show, it stinks.
Man, something does anyway.
We know you are here somewhere, Biker Mice. We know you cannot resist a football game. We are Hacker.
And Hanka.
The Loogie Brothers. And we want to tear you up.
We are the scum of the universe.
Yeah, for 3 years running.
Oh, yes, 3 years ago.
Swell. You can keep the title, boys.
But nobody messes with our ball game.
Especially Plutarchy and stinkfish like you. Time to rumble, bros. Deep space mode. Yeah. Whew. Keep the stink out. Let's rock and ride.
This is tasty. Look out!
That was a close one.
This is closer. Give it up, skunk boys.
What the heck happened?
We happened.
Yeah, and you are a hostage.
Hey!
Hold back, bros. We've got Charlie.
Time to regroup, Honka.
I'm with you, Hacker.
We'll be back to stink you up.
Let me go, you rotting carcasses!
Whatever you want, lady.
Charlie's doing the asphalt dive.
Vinny, fire up! Bang! I'm gone. Whoa! Trajectory's off. Ready, Interceptor. This better work or Charlie's street pizza. Gotcha!
Wonderful. So who's got you?
Don't sweat it, babe. This is standard hero work. Yo, Bike, throw us a line. Make it like a trout, Charlie. We're gonna get real.
Yes! Ooh, now I know how a flounder feels.
Yeah, ready to cook. Stash those spatulas, bros. Meet the catch of the day. Real glad you're not sidewalk souffle, Charlie.
Yeah, would have made me sad.
Besides, you owe us lunch.
Aw, you guys are all jerks. But you're still the greatest.
Hey, don't get too happy yet, babe. Ugh, those putrid punks, the loogies, are still out there. No telling what sordid stunt they and Limburger are gonna pull next.
Hello, yes, I'm very sorry about the smell. Hello, I'll look into it. Hello? No, I believe it's a sewer pipe. Maybe we should evacuate the building. Hello? No, it's not me. Oh, this really cheeses me off. Carbuncle! Carbuncle, my dear deviant. What in the name of Plutarch are you doing? And why, pray tell me, are those flatulent failures still polluting my building?
A two-part question. My favorite kind. Well, this machine is measuring the loogies' intense odor. Apparently their stench rises in accordance to the amount of earth junk food they eat. As to part 2 of your question, they won't leave because they love Earth junk food. It's a vicious cycle, to put it mildly. At their current rate of consumption, they could literally stink up the entire city.
No! We have to do something. I'm a Plutarchian, and even I'm ready to lose my lunch.
Oh, yeah. Fill her up. Yummy noms.
Do you see that? That's the most disgusting, abhorrent, odious... Yes. Oh, pardon me, my dear Dr. Carbuncle. Did I hear you say they could stink up the entire city? Oh, that's it. It'll work. Eat up, my lads. You're eating for Lawrence Limburger now.
It's working.
I'm a genius. But of course I knew that. Oh, yes. Oh, run. Run, you fools. Flee the diabolical brilliance of Lawrence Limburger. And while you're all running to Peoria, I'll gut Chicago.
I smell something.
Well, don't look at me.
Yeah, I had a bath last week.
No, this smells like trouble. Big trouble, like that. Oh, Reek City rolling bros. Grab your helmets.
That stink was worse than a bus station bathroom. You guys okay?
Charlie took a direct hit to the nose.
Olfactory overload. She's out for the duration, guys.
We can't wait. Something's rotten in the city of Chicago.
We know what that means.
Limburger, let's rock and ride!
They think this stinks? They should try working without pay for a while. That's what really stinks. Whoops, more repression of the working class. Hey, Mr. Limburger, we got mice.
Well then, dear boy, exterminate them.
Do I get paid for that?
Certainly. I'll double your salary. Now, move!
You got it, Mr. L. Wow, I used to get paid nothing. Now I'll get twice as much.
Loogies! Get out there and stop them!
Oh, can't move. Too many roast poodles.
That's hot dogs, you bloated scum of the universe.
Street Pit, get this thing off the freeway now!
But I'm losing the biker mice, boss.
Just do it!
I think I'm gonna...
And look for a car wash.
What the heck? Man, I love these wild rides.
Holy moly! Senior Citizens Splatterfest! Nobody runs over old ladies while I'm around! You okay, man? Good. Sorry about that new driver, man. I'll take care of him. As my dear old gray-furred mama used to say, courtesy is the rule of the road. Ride free, citizen!
Where's those wicked mamma jammers, bike boy?
Playtime's over. Flank 'em and skank 'em. We're in place, Moto. Hit him with your best shot.
My pleasure!
Hey, what was that?
Day of reckoning, grease face!
Hey!
Now I want you to be a good boy and apologize to that nice old lady you almost ran down. Like right now.
Grease pit! What's happening up there?
Afraid Grease Pit had to step out for a minute, Limburger.
So we're your designated drivers.
Excuse me. Were there any messages while I was out?
Just one, fish face. Adios! Let's go.
Because that stink is gonna blow.
Yep, that's my guys. Always going for the big finish.
No bigger blast than a blast-off, eh, bros?
Yeah, a great launch makes me hungry for lunch.
There should be plenty of hot dogs now the loogies are gone. What do you say?
What else?
Whoa, I guess this means I can take the rest of the day off with pay. Whoa! Ow!